Hey everyone, welcome back. We're in the KV-4 in Ensk this time around. It's a tier 9 battle. We're in a tier 8. We have lots of armor. KV-4 is known for its great armor. But what I want to say before we get going is there is an issue that has been plaguing my World of Tanks videos for months. The reason why is because I play in windowed mode, not full screen, so my resolution isn't 1920 by 1080. It's more like 1920 by 1056 or something like that. So what's been happening in my videos, and a lot of you have seemed to have noticed this by now, along the left and right sides, some of the video is cut off, like it's stretched a little bit or something. And I, hopefully, fingers crossed, have this issue fixed in this video. However, fixed being a relative term, that issue is fixed, but it's kind of a trade-off that I've made. And I don't want to say exactly what this trade-off is. I want to see if you guys can spot what it is, because it is a pretty tiny change, and it's something that I don't know if it's actually noticeable without knowing that it exists. So if you think you know, put down in the comments what you think it is, the trade-off that I made, and we'll go from there. I'm curious to see if anybody is really that eagle-eyed. But we'll see what happens. And live streams. So, as you may have known, I moved into a new place recently. And turns out, the all-in-one modem and routers for internet, they tend to really suck. Everyone seems to suck more every time I get a new one. Hi, Tortoise. Be nice. But anyway, the one that I have now has a lower range than the Bluetooth on my phone does, which is horrible. So right now, with the condition I'm in, it's in a not terrible range. It's really not reliable enough for me to do live streams. But in the mail, I have a 75-foot Cat5e Ethernet cable coming, and hopefully that'll allow me to run the cable through the basement of the house and get going again with stable internet, and I can live stream with it. Anyways, back to the action here. I'm trying to pick out some weak spots in the Tortoise. I couldn't really see the one on the left side of this tank up there that I've been shooting at previously. That hatch up there, or that gun port, whatever it is. So I decided to aim for a different one, but I don't really have the penetration to do it, and I can't quite hit him there, how he tracked me. Not that I'm not sure that I could have done a whole lot anyway, but KV-4, as I said, is really known for its armor. As you can see, we've shrugged off a few tier 9 tank destroyer hits so far from that Tortoise. But we were side-scraping. Side-scraping is really the most effective way to make use of your armor, especially something like the KV-4. KV-4 has really good armor. I want to take a shot from that guy there, obviously. But front on, it's not too difficult to go through it, especially if you've got these tier 9 tank destroyers like this T-30 that's looking at me now. So the way I'm sitting, I'm side-scraping a little bit, and hopefully he doesn't have any good shots. But now I'm thinking, alright, I got this Object 704 behind me. I've got this Tortoise coming up here. I've got the STA to my right. If I move up, he's going to hit me. I've got the T-30 there, so I can't really peek out and do anything about him. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to take a shot from the STA. I'm going to peek out, take this guy out. That way we can move up. My IS-2 friend can come with me. That 704 is no longer pinning our entire team down. This allows our whole team to move freely. Somebody needed to take a hit there and get that going. And apparently it was me, and I waited to take that shot there for the T-30. Initially I was going to track him, but decided that didn't work out as well because he was moving and I'd probably miss and mess it up somehow. So instead I put him into his engine compartment and tried to set him on fire, but didn't work out. And hi, 704, don't hit me! Ooh, that hurts. There goes half of my health. Alright, back up, see if I can get him in time to hit the 704, but I cannot. Now the T-30's here. Can I hit him without getting myself shot? No, not quite. I messed that up a little bit. One more shot from either of these two tank destroyers here will be my death. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. I do have to keep in mind, though, or I can keep in mind. Oh, I messed that shot up, too. That I have a quicker reload than both of them, but I'm not really faster than either of them. And they are very dangerous tanks. So what am I going to do here? Well, I'm going to try to get a shot into the 704. I see that T-30. He's coming in my way. But I can't quite hit that 704, not reliably. Oh, hi 12T, where'd you come from? Dang guy. Now this 12T, he's like, not sure what he's doing exactly. He's decided, you know what? I'm getting out of here. T-30 comes around the corner. I'm like, oh, I'm so dead. He misses. He misses. Yeah. That could have been a game-changing shot right there by the T-30, because watch this next part. I'm going to come around. T-30's reloading. Casually put one into him. Take him out. Object 704 is coming behind me. Alright, it's time to push around, get this 12T out of the picture. Let's just ram him. Didn't ram him very hard, but when you're a tank that weighs 100 times, okay, not that much, but a lot more than the 12T, it doesn't take a whole lot to damage him. But I don't have time to stop and shoot at WZ over there that I just fired a shot at. I've got to take care of this 704. How am I going to do that? Well, he's a tank destroyer who has no turret. That's an advantage that I have. But one to a side there, and hide behind like the only tank that's bigger than me in this game, the Oni. And then IS-2, who hasn't taken any damage yet somehow, is going to make me come around and put the final shot into him, I guess. He had the right idea. He got behind the 704 there. I don't know what he did at this point in the game so far, so maybe he wasn't useless. Maybe he just got really lucky, or he's actually pretty good and managed to avoid that damage. But I found it kind of odd that he was still at full health after all this fighting that I've been doing. And hi, WZ. That one didn't go through. Just damaged his track, and oh my god, with the blinking, stop blinking at the tortoise! Super Pershing, stop it! Oh my god, here we go again. Guy, if I'm in a battle with a tortoise who has somehow made it to the enemy's cap, he's probably not completely useless, and I mean there's only one enemy tank left, and that's artillery. I would much rather be with that tortoise, even if he didn't do that great of a job, than I would be in a battle with you blinking a million times. Like, stop it! Needless to say, this guy got himself on my blacklist by the end of the battle. And here, I thought maybe I can get a shot at that guy from a distance, but he must be behind a building there. Couldn't quite get it. Oh well, we tried. We did over 2,000 damage this game, 2,200. And we did pretty good for ourselves, I think. You know, we received 8 hits, 4 of those bounced. Some of them that we took were pretty big ones. But it didn't work out too badly. And by the way, for those of you who stick around until the very end of the video, there's often a little bit of a surprise, not a surprise, but a prize for you. And this time, Captain America Civil War. So I went and saw that. If you guys haven't seen it yet, then first off, go see it. It was a great movie. And secondly, if you're there sitting in the theater still as the credits are rolling, thinking, is there anything after the credits? Yes, there's 2 things. No spoilers, but there's 2 things after the credits. One that rolls out probably not even 30 seconds after the actual movie ends. And the next one that makes you sit through like 10 minutes of credits at the very, very end before it finally shows itself. But if you're someone who likes to see those things, those after credit things, there you go. Just keep in mind, they are there. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We've got a good one for next time planned, but I'll see you then. Bye.